It's what the outside looks like now. I've converted it around to marble. And I'm using a texture pack finally. I found one that I actually like. So I redid on the inside. Go in here to your sorting room. I've had to add in another chest to cover for the extra overflow from forestry. Up there on the wall in the back is the architect library. And then I came over here. I converted the whole floor to glass under this area so you can see it all working. I put glass over the pipes, made it all look real fancy. And you can see where I converted in your RM furnace. You come over here, you still got the pipes where you can see what's going on down below. And you were wondering, this is why. I've got all this in forestry items and this coming in from forestry. And I added in a stairwell to go downstairs where I cleaned out the basement to make a large work area. There's your incoming pipes. And then this was the other item I wanted to show you. The wiring. Uh-oh. It wanted to be silly. Alright. We'll fix this here real quick. RP2 bag. Now I know I got some. There it is. As you can see, I brought it all in. I used stone plates, the covers along here, because you can lay blue trick wiring on stone covers. And I put the covers on the bottom of the pipes down through here and carried my blue trick wiring all the way down so it was above me. Brought it down to here and hooked it up. I moved my timer up above here, and it's actually activating even though it don't look like it. And then I used jacketed wire to connect to this and down here to this one. Laid in the fiber cable running to here. Then the other one that came down, ran it all the way back, straight back, and then ran it over to here. I still haven't quite figured out why you had that one up there. It's something I left alone because you had it connected to a chunk loader, so I didn't want to mess with it, not knowing what it was for. But all the piping is run underneath now. You can come out, you can get in and see it real easy. All the wiring is up out of the way. And this looks like it's just an opening there, but that's where it goes downstairs. And I've got to go in and change that so you can get it. I took the switch off and set them up on the thing so that they were totally automatic. That one over there won't activate unless it's got power. This one only activates if there's space in the tank. And then this is as you had it set up. If it had the items necessary, it had work to do, then it turns on. And the other difference I did here in one and had to redo, but I had originally set that up with a pressure plate. And I changed one thing, and that was this pipe here that feeds the box. Instead of using a supplier or provider pipe, use a standard basic pipe and tell it the item to request, and it will request it and fill it all the way. It will fill the box up as it comes in. It won't just collect one at a time. And I've gained all of this red matter from just 3. This one and 2 back here. I started to extend out here to add more in the front, and that's where I got to when I started messing with the bees again. I also redid the power room slightly. Your reset switch here with the light above to show that the system is running. Each of these, green light on when they're turned on, green light out when they're off. And actually the quarry's done, so I don't need it on either. I simply have the refinery running and the engines. And I'm waiting. This should start getting saplings soon. And because of the upgrades that Singer did to bees, I moved it down below and set up a work area underneath the apiary, your little apiary room. All the bees come in here, all the honey products, everything comes in here. Then each of the centrifuges handles a specific type of comb, since there are now a number of combs to use. And this was just my requester box, testing out the line. And I moved the apiary box down here. And as you can see, I've got a lot of them. And that's not even converting all of them that you had. These I brought in because some of them were new, and not knowing anything about breeding them, I brought in enough so that I could learn the system. Used RP2 mini blocks to make the steps. And as you can see, I kind of expanded the apiary, and I'm not done expanding yet. So, just a quick little tour of the changes I did in the house here. I did a pardon me. I did a slight change with the reactor to create it, make it fully automatic, but other than that, other than just making it automatic, I didn't do any real changes to what you had. So, told you I was going to upload this so you could see your sort room and how I set the flooring up so you could see through it and see everything that it was doing. And it works out real nice. Take care.